Heyo guys, I'm back to another video. So this is going to be a kind of glittery-ish type of tutorial. I'm going to use my new Jeffree Star lipstick, so I'm super excited about that. I'm going to try something new that a friend of mine suggested as well. So hopefully this will turn out good. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the Morphe Brushes M43 Run Brush and the Morphe Brushes 35D palette, which is really a palette that I need to use more because I think I bought it and I've used it like twice or 3 times, so I need to use it more. So I'm going to take this sparkly purple color up here and put that in my crease. Then I'm just going to take my Steel Spa Essentials blending brush and blend that in and add any extra color if necessary. So after I finished blending in the crease color, I pulled some down into my corner of my nose and I winged it out a tiny bit more as well. So using the same palette, I'm going to take the color that was right beside that sparkly one with my Anyway Dome Shadow Brush and my Real Techniques blending or shading brush. I'm first going to take that color on the Dome Shadow Brush and put this into my crease. And then I'll blend it out with the Real Techniques brush. So I've done all the crease work. I'm going to skip the rest of the eye for a minute and go and do my eyebrow because y'all are going to see in a minute that I'm doing my eyebrow to create the least amount of fall down over the rest of my eye and messing everything up that I just did. My friend Kyle suggested that I try and do a glitter brows look because obviously glitter brows are fairly popular right now, and you know, I love glitter and do my eyebrows weird colors every day. So I mean, the next step up is clearly just to do glitter brows. So yeah, we're gonna try that. After watching a few tutorials just so I knew what I was doing and I didn't like fuck everything up, it looks like Vaseline is the way to go because people I've seen are using like eyelash glue. This one girl I watched removed it without a hit, like everything came off fine, but then this other girl tried to remove it and pulled out like half of her eyebrow. So I was just not using eyelash glue unless you like really actually know what you're doing. Use Vaseline or petroleum jelly. And the first step is I combed through my brows already so they're all kind of going the same direction. I'm just going to take a little Q-tip and I'm going to put a thin layer of Vaseline over top of the eyebrow. There's like color from old eyebrows coming off on the Q-tip right now. Like the Q-tip is like being dyed purple and pink from colors that my eyebrows have been recently that have not washed off completely. So I'm going to use this shattered opal glitter from Star Crushed Minerals and a little flat brush to hopefully get this on my brows and not make a gigantic mess everywhere. Alright, so I just spent like 25 fucking minutes trying to get these stupid eyebrows to work because I filmed the beginning of what I thought was the technique I was going to use and it didn't work worth shit. So I finally like got it to work and it's gonna stay. So I'm gonna show you on this eyebrow. And I also have glitter everywhere. I think you're gonna really be able to see, but it's like everywhere. It's all over my hands. Do you see like that shimmery? Yeah, it's literally everywhere. So I'm going to take a combination of 2 glitters. I'm going to use Not a Cloud in Sight and Shattered Opal by Star Crushed Minerals. So I whited out my brows because of what I thought I was originally going to do, but you don't need to white them out. Yeah. So I'm going to take the Urban Decay 24 Hour Glide On Pencil in Psychedelic Sister and fill them in with this to use as a base. So the original technique I was using was Vaseline, but that didn't work worth shit. So I'm going to take my Star Crushed Minerals glitter adhesive, which is what I use to attach most of my glitter, which is what I was considering using at the beginning. I'm going to take this little flat brush, and I'm going to do it by section. So I'm going to take a little bit of the glitter adhesive and put it like probably to here, pack on the glitter, do a little bit more, pack on some more glitter, and go like that. Because if you try and do the whole eyebrow at the same time, the glitter adhesive will dry by the time you get to the end of the brow, and then it's just going to be a mess. I'm going to go in with the glitter adhesive on this brush, and then I'm going to take my angled brush from Sephora, the number 100 brow filler, for the actual glitter. So let's put this on the front of the brow. And I find it helps if you put a drop or two on the angled brush as well, just so it picks up the glitter, and leave this to dry for about 5 seconds, because if you try and put it on as soon as it's wet like this, I find that it just doesn't stick. Beware of the glitter that's going to fall probably into your eye. So close your eye. So I'm going to continue this over the rest of the brow, and once you're happy with the amount of glitter you have on the brow, go over, take just a little bit of the more glitter adhesive on this angled brush, and put the Shattered Opal glitter over top. So there is the brows pretty much done. The best way to clean up these brows, I find, is to either use like a really hard, like a very packed bristle brush, or I'd use my pinky nail because it's just kind of small enough to go all the way around. So yeah, again, my friend Kyle suggested this. He is also a YouTuber and one of the most adorable people I know, and the only other YouTuber I know. So I'll leave his channel in the description for you guys. Also, Kyle, you need to come and pick off every single piece of glitter that's on my entire body and on my floor right now, because look at this. So now we're gonna move on to the rest of the eye, because I look kind of freaky with just these really glittery brows and nothing else. For the lids, I'm just going to start by putting skulls from the Kat Von D Mi Vada Loca Remix palette all over my lid. For the rest of the lid, I'm going to take my electric palette, and I'm going to take this sparkly color in Revolt up here. I was going to use Shattered Opal again, but I just don't know if I'm in the mood to deal with glitter anymore. Not that this isn't glitter, but it's not hardcore glitter. For under the eye, I'm going to take Anthem from the Kat Von D palette and the Dome Shadow Brush I was using before. I'm also going to go over that with Echo as well. For inner corner, I'm going to go back to the Urban Decay palette and take Chaos. For liner, I'm going to use my new Jeffree Star lipstick in Breakfast at Tiffany's with my little angled Morphe brushes, the number B45. And then for upper and lower waterline, I'm going to use the Urban Decay 24 liner in Psychedelic Sister, the same one that we used as the base for the brows. So that's with the liner. I put a little bit of Hyper Ballad over top of the Jeffree Star lipstick as well, because it was just a little bit too bright, like it was drawing way too much attention from the rest of the look, so I just made it a tiny bit darker. So last step would be to curl my eyelashes, and then I'm going to apply one coat of the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara in 10 Black to my top and bottom lashes. So here's the finished eye look from far away. See, like, you can tell how the eyeliner is attracting a lot of attention. It was worse before. So I'm going to do a little bit of face makeup. I'm not going to contour, really, because I'm just not in the mood. It's like almost 7 o'clock on Sunday, and I haven't eaten yet, so I just, like, don't really want to. If you guys want to see how I contour and do my face makeup, like, all of it, if you go and click on any of my last videos where I was doing makeup, I show it. I'll link one in the description as well if you guys want to see. So I'm just going to start by using a little bit of the NYX Above and Beyond Concealer in CJ01 Porcelain with a concealer brush. I'm going to take my Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Spot Treatment by Maybelline in 220 Light Pale under my eyes. the stippling brush blend all that in. For foundation, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation in Fair Neutral. And a like fluffy brush. Let's put that all over my face. I'm going to put on the tiniest little bit of the Honeycomb Bronzer in 02 from the Body Shop. Just a tiny little bit, just to add a little bit of color to my face. The very last step would be lips, so I'm going to go back to my Jeffree Star lipstick because I haven't tried it on my lips yet and it's gorgeous. Also, it smells like root beer. Like, it smells like a root beer float. And I don't even like root beer that much, but like, it smells really good. Good job, Jeffree, on your lip scents. So there's the finished look, you guys, with the lipstick. To be honest, that was the best I've ever applied a liquid lip on camera in my entire life, so I'm proud of myself. But yeah, I went over the lipstick with the same Hyper Ballad shade from before, just so they kind of matched a little bit better. But still loving the color and the feel. Like, it doesn't feel sticky at all. It is just gorgeous, and it went on, like, didn't need another coat. Like, with some liquid lips, you need another coat because it streaks, but that was perfect. Didn't streak at all. Dried perfectly. Wasn't cracking while it was drying. It was great. Jeffree Star's lipsticks are like 10 out of 10. And I mean, he's pretty awesome. Like, I follow him on Snapchat and like, he's literally like an idol of mine. If I ever saw him in real life, or like if he recognized me in real life, I'd be like, I would, I basically would be able to die happy at that point. That's, that's how it would work. But yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. Make sure you guys send me your pictures of your grad dresses and prom dresses. I talked about that in probably my second last video. I'll probably link it if you guys want to watch it. It's at the very end. But yeah, I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Bye!